Hey you guys, it's me, Clarissa. I know it's been a while. Um, for those of you that are follow me on Instagram, um, my name on Instagram is Clary 0313, which is CLARI 0313. Um, Probably know this by now, that I am pregnant. That's why I've been away for so long. I am currently 2 days shy of 24 weeks pregnant. Um, I decided not to post about it because of my past pregnancies haven't always worked out, and so I didn't want to post about this pregnancy and have that same thing happen. My arm is gonna start hurting. Um, out of all my pregnancies, this is the longest that I've been pregnant. My last pregnancies, I've either miscarried in the first trimester, and then I have had two losses in the second trimester, which was at 20 weeks, and the other one was at 23 weeks and 1 day. So right now I am 23 weeks and 5 days. I think I'll be 24 weeks on Monday. I'll just do a quick recap of everything. Try to not make this video too long. I got the reason why that I have problems with carrying long, doctors found out my last pregnancy was because my cervix is very short. And so they gave me an emergency cerclage last pregnancy at 16 weeks. And unfortunately, my cervix continued to shorten, and I went into labor at 23 weeks and a day. So last pregnancy, I was doing constant ultrasounds every week since I had my cerclage to check my cervix, and I was on bed rest and um, really restricted on things I could do, couldn't do. So I was on a lot of bed rest, no working, things like that. Currently, I had my cerclage at 13 or 14 weeks pregnant. Um, I've had two ultrasounds so far. One right before my cerclage, and then one when I was 18 weeks pregnant. And when I was 18 weeks pregnant, my cervix was measuring at 5 centimeters, which is great. I think around 2.5 centimeters is when they start to worry and will start giving you restrictions. Since my cervix was so long at my 18-week appointment, I haven't had any ultrasounds since. Me never having a regular, normal pregnancy, thought that was really weird that they only give you two ultrasounds. I no longer am seeing my high risk doctor on a regular basis. I just see my regular OB once a month. Um, I think my high risk doctor, well, my regular OB, he's also high risk doctor. I think maybe, maybe not. He put my cerclage in, um, but I think he's a regular OB. I don't know if that makes sense. I was seeing a high risk doctor though before for my ultrasounds. I'm not seeing him anymore. I probably won't see him until my cerclage is taken out at 37 weeks. God willing that I make it that far. So far throughout the weeks, I've had symptoms just like everyone else. In the beginning, I was very sick, um, nauseous, things like that. After my cerclage, I was having a lot of um, um, cramping and issues with um, discharge and feeling like I was leaking and going to the emergency room. I think I went twice, not emergency room, but I would call the doctor on call and he would have me go into labor and delivery. That was early on at like 17 weeks or 16 weeks right after my cerclage, and they said everything was fine, it was normal. And then when I went for my 18 weeks, they said the baby was fine, besides the fact that, oh yeah, and she's a girl. It's a girl. Besides the fact that her head was kind of big, um, she was fine. Um, and my everything is fine. Um, I feel her kicking, moving around a lot. I think her butt is faced towards my front of my body because I feel her kicking, but it's like, nah, I can't see it on the outside. I feel it kind of faint. Um, it's a lot, and I feel it, but I feel like it's the opposite way. I don't think she's faced forward right now. Um, oh, oh yeah. In the beginning of my pregnancy, when I was about 6 weeks, I had to go to the emergency room because I just started bleeding out of nowhere at work. And when I went to the emergency room, they said that the heartbeat was very low and that I was most likely in the beginning stages of miscarriage. And so I was on at home. They put me um, to bed rest for a couple of days to like wait for it to happen, and it never did. So she's fine now at 24 weeks. I get progesterone shots every Tuesday, and those will continue until I'm 37 weeks. I do get cramping here and there, which makes me kind of nervous, but I make sure to call the doctor. I know with the cerclage, discharge is normal in pregnancy, but it's cramping is normal with the cerclage. Um, the only thing I worry about is sometimes when I'm cramping, I don't know if I'm over exaggerating or if it's something that the doctor should be more concerned about. I think a lot of the times he thinks that I'm paranoid or something because I'm scared I'm after that point of miscarriage from my last one, and he thinks I may be like overdoing it. So he sees me when I do call him if I'm concerned, but I haven't had any ultrasound. Um, I make sure that I have my nurse every week that she comes sees me, that she checks the heartbeat and brings the Doppler with her. Because last time when I had lost him when I while water broke at 23 weeks, they would have tried to help him stay in there a little bit longer, but his heart had stopped beating. So I have her come and check with the Doppler every week, um, to make sure that her heartbeat is up to par and that she's okay. Um, mm, Everything has been going good, I guess, basically so far. I do get really nervous. I'm scared that I'm kind of waiting for something bad to happen, um, which is hard to deal with. I don't want to stress my baby. So I try not to put too much mind to it and just thank God every day for another day being pregnant. Mm, I just pray that I can at least get into my 30s if she does come early. And if she stays till 37 weeks, that will even be better. If my cramping gets worse, it's not daily or all day, but sometimes it does. It could be Braxton Hicks contractions. I don't know. I never had those before. Every time I got real bad cramping, I just was going into labor. So it could be Braxton Hicks. I don't know. Um, Anything else? I just try to stay positive and just thank God every day. That's all really I can do. My weight gain since my first appointment, I've gained 14 pounds, which is probably a lot for me because I'm not small. But to me, I'm not a small person. And so um, it's okay, I guess, at 24 weeks. Um, I was doing a lot of weight loss before I got pregnant, and I'm still not at I had lost almost 30 pounds, 25 or 30 pounds before I got pregnant. And if I've only gained 14, I still am not at my highest weight that um, I was before yet. So that's that. I think that's it. Yeah, I feel her moving. I'm putting a lot of baby oil gel on my belly because it's stretching and it itches a lot. Um, my boobs, when I take a bath, if I mess with them, milk will come out of them. I noticed that. I was noticing these lumps in my underpit, um, and I experienced that last time, except it was after the baby had came. Because I think me laying on my back after the baby came, I was just like lay on my back to sleep. I think the milk like went to my underpit and made like a thing there, so I had to like wait for that to come out, and it was very painful. I'm getting it now, and sometimes when I wake up in the night, I'm on my back. I don't know if that's from that, but it's getting better. It was a lot worse and painful, but I've been trying to sleep on my side as much as possible. Um, I think that's about it. Um, I don't see the doctor again until June 25th, but you guys know for those appointments, they're pretty fast. Just like, what do you weigh? Do you have any concerns? Let's listen to the baby. I am going to go do my glucose test probably in the next week or so. I've never done one of those before. Um, Hopefully, everything comes back okay. I do notice when I sometimes, if I eat too much sugar, um, I get very hot and I want to like feel like passing out or something like that. So I don't know if that's normal or has anything to do with my blood sugar, but it does happen. Um, and when it does, it's really scary because I feel like I'm gonna faint. And I noticed that I didn't know why it was happening sometimes, but I think it's pretty sure it's after I've eaten something like ice cream or um, something like really sugary. I will. Cravings and things. I really like cheeseburgers, and I eat a lot of fruit, and vegetables still give me horrible gas, so I don't try to eat those too much. But I do eat a lot of fruit like pineapples, watermelon, cantaloupe. It's the bomb. And bananas, I'm eating on a constant basis because I do get bad Charlie horses in my feet, and they hurt so bad, those cramps. Um, my back is starting to hurt a little bit. Uh, and I do get a horrible pain on the right side of my ribs. That's very, very painful. It's normally when I'm at work, I think it's from sitting so long. So I think I'm gonna try to take breaks and walk around the work building or something because it's getting really bad to the point like I need to like really lean back and stretch a lot. And I stretch a lot on my desk to try to help with the pain because it's very, very painful. And I think it's just from my inside stretching or my lungs are getting squished or something. I don't know, but it hurts a lot, and it seems to be getting worse. So I'm nervous as she grows how much more it'll hurt. I don't know how much of that I can take. On the weekends when I'm like moving about and stuff, it doesn't happen. But while I'm at work every day, it's happening. And yesterday was really bad that I had to like put my call on hold at work and like breathe and like stretch my arms out and try to like release so I could breathe right because it was hard. It was really painful. So my video is coming up on 13. Well, I have over 13 minutes, so I'll do a belly shot and then I'll get out of here. If you guys have any questions about my high risk pregnancy, leave them down below. Um, Thanks for you guys that are still watching me and supporting me on this pregnancy. I'll make another update maybe in a week or two and let you guys know if anything does change. I have really bad swelling in my feet too most of the time. By the end of the day, my ankles are swelling and my feet are fat and yuck. So I think I'm gonna buy a stool to put on my feet at work because I'm not on bed rest or anything. Um, so forgive my messy bed in the background. I came to visit my dad until later. I came yesterday till today, so the bed is not made. But I'll give you guys a belly shot. I'm not that big. Sometimes I feel bigger than others, but I'll show you guys my belly. Hold on. Okay. So this is me at almost 24 weeks pregnant. So I'm at that point where I am starting to look pregnant and not so much fat. But a lot of people still are just looking at my stomach weird at work, like they can't tell if I'm fat or I'm pregnant. Which is so annoying because um I feel like I have to explain myself, like, no, I'm not getting fat. I'm pregnant, 6 months almost. So besides that, everything is going pretty good. Keep me lifted, you guys, that everything continues to go well, and that these last 13 weeks before my surgery to remove my cerclage go great, and that I don't gain 40 pounds in them. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye.